your girl XP. And it's your girl Drake. Oh. And y'all know it's the holiday season, and it's all about giving to others, but also don't forget to give back to yourself with therapy and go to BetterHelp. Yes, y'all. Y'all know we have been talking about therapy for years now, listening about BetterHelp, and I love it because it's so convenient. Like, they will match you with the therapist that's good for you, but also if you don't like the therapist, they make it super easy to switch, and it's also just very affordable. And I also really like the fact that you can do it on the go or if you're at home. And I know a lot of y'all are dealing with, being sad during this season, maybe not being with your family or feeling alone. Therapy is going to be a start to start your healing journey. Start the new year off right. So all you're going to do is go to betterhelp.com/4minds and you're actually going to get 10% off your first.
Yo, I'm finna clean my room.
Good deal to me. All right, betterhelp.com/4minds. Start your new year. This December, starting a tradition by taking care
this is how you are able to really start your day off and getting your life in order. A clean house is definitely half the battle. I will say that. And I like to do a little pre-clean before I have the maids come and do the real clean, which will be coming in a few days. So y'all stay tuned for that. But right now, I'm just going to clean up my room and work on the things that I have control over. That's all you can really do. Everything else that they tell you guys, it doesn't matter. You worry about the things that you can control and you take care of those things. Because once you take care of those things, everything else will take care of itself. And that is the best method to success that I can give you. There's no quick, ready to go formula like a Little Caesar's pizza. You can come get it and it's not ready. Hard work is going to always lead to your success, but you have to have intention for the hard work so you can figure out what the hell you're doing and where is this hard work taking you. Because if you're just working hard just to be working hard, you're not going anywhere. And that's when you start to get frustrated. Go to rocketmoney.com/4minds today. That's rocketmoney.com/4minds. rocketmoney.com/4minds. Yeah, I don't know. They know that just like if I bring up, I ain't getting no views, I ain't getting no motion, I ain't getting no traction. That's even worse though. Wow, yeah. You should have been thinking about that all. If you don't know, Rod, you ain't never had that, Rod. You ain't know about this, Rod. You don't know what's a ride. I don't like to meet new niggas. Regular pay, regular benefits. Like I like to stay with who I'm used to. All right, nothing extraordinary about that. Takes a lot to be extraordinary, though. Starts with cleaning your room. Clean your room up. What's up? What's up, Tawdry? I'm just going live right now with the people because I'm cleaning my room. I'm taking control over the things I got control over. I don't worry about stuff that I got no control over. But I can clean this room. So y'all go, enjoy the process while we talk and interact. You know what I'm saying? If you troll, you will get booted out of the live. You understand? If you want to troll, you're going to get booted. We don't have time for troll. If you're coming into the live, make sure you comment done after you finish liking the actual live and you subscribe to the channel. That's the only way I know that you're actually doing what I'm telling you to do. And then especially if he's not cheating and you just cheating as my friend, I am gonna kind of be like, well, girl. Now I'm not gonna lie. You know what situation I will do? It's getting cold outside. Make sure y'all get you guys a jacket to keep warm. It's getting cold outside. You my friend, so I can't say. Now I don't like that shit. I don't play that shit. Like it's certain friends that I have. Not friends. I got one person in my life that got a good man. If she ever played about him or he ever played about her, I'm snitching on both of y'all. I'm gonna blow this shit up. Y'all gonna make this shit work. Because they're both good. It's like no, but they don't. But I don't like if my friend on a good man. Y'all gonna know me. They're gonna be like, bro, what is one thing that you like, bro, to separate you? I like podcasts. You always gonna catch Manny watching a good podcast because I love to sit down in groups and have constructive conversation.
not arguments, right? I think people have a misconception about the term argument. See, I don't conversate with people to win over what it is that I'm telling them. It's called conversation. You know, before the pandemic, that's what people used to do. They used to conversate, you know, constructively and talk about different topics and how they can make their lives better. There's no arguing in that. This term argument became popular after the pandemic. What are we arguing about? It's time to come together, build resources, level the fuck up. How about that?
It's crazy. Like when I think about like when men or women be having side pieces.
Yeah, folks be having the game messed up. Everybody's like, oh, I don't argue. We don't argue. No, I don't argue, but I don't conversate for the sake of winning an argument because it's not a fucking debate. All right? It's not a debate. We trying to win nobody over. I simply just speak the truth, and if the shoe fit, then go ahead and wear it and be proud. Step. But if not, then you ain't got nothing to worry about. You know. I will say this though. One thing that I can tell you guys is that's going to be real important for your growth, for your healing journey, mental health, and all that good stuff is protecting your energy and not dealing with certain people that try to mess with your energy. You know what I'm saying? Like we all know. We know the name. We know the name. Hey, how you doing? What's up? What's up, Jukes? Hey, y'all hit that like button, hit that sub button for me. Comment done. Come on, y'all, help me out, man. I'm trying to get my watch time hours up. Okay, chat. So check it out. Right, every day for the next 30, 45 days. I don't care how long it takes. Okay. I'm currently sitting at 530 watch hours. We need to get that up to 3,000. So in order for us to get that up, I gotta go live with y'all. We gotta really interact so that we can get that breakthrough. You understand? So with that being said, hit that comment button, comment down below, done after you subscribe to the channel and what? Like the page. Like the page. Like the page. Hey, like the page. Like the page.
But when I was in school, I would tell them, if y'all don't know me, I'm comic fun. I say because I went to school like without my family, because I'm met so many kids. People would hit them comic fun, and they comic fun too. Okay. Yeah. But then the B just came from your government name, or no? The B, I just put a B on the end. I know that's right. No, okay. We got a B in a lot of shit. We got a bun. We got a bun. So when you first came out, I was like, oh my god, his daughter is rapping. Yeah. Oh my god, that's right. I was like, oh. Have you listened to Bun B before? If you haven't, you should. I just seen him at Mother Leo with. Oh yeah. You went. The Bun B's got a collaborate. Yeah, y'all do. Y'all gotta do a little more than that. That would be nice. That would be nice. But they need some queen work here. He would. I would love that. Okay, you ready to go? You ready for one? No. Okay, before I do for one, so how y'all feel? Friend cheating on your partner. Are you okay with it or not? Yes or no? Quick, yes or no? I mean, do you? But I am definitely judging it. It's not judging because I'm not saying
this is ownership paperwork going on. You know what I'm saying? You know, just recently finished paying off my car. I own it now. And I promote ownership, right? Because this is already a rented life. You can't take nothing with you, right? We don't own anything. Why is that, right? Pay off this shit on time. Build your credit. Man, get your mama a house, man. Do it. You can do it today. You gotta sit down and come up with some goals and come up with a real plan and put all childish games to the side and quit being so stupid. Stop acting dumb. Stop hanging out with people you know is not gonna make you better. And get around people that want to see you do better, so you can do better.
See you later.
Part of
I ain't gonna lie, but sometimes I do be like, yeah, I can't. You can't hide
Start
on your
on
face.
a book you think would make a great movie.
Your face. No, I do hide.
My life.
Sometimes I feel like
That-
people wouldn't even know.
My life would make a great movie. That turn that into a book. Turn that into a book, y'all.
All right, so we're gonna move on to It Can Never Be Me. It's a game that we're about to play. Okay. Do you like to play? Yeah, I know you. I play a lot of games. I love I like people that just seem excited about whatever I'm saying. I'm like, you like to play? I love it here. Like happy people. Yes. Happy people. We need to start a counter. Every episode, we're gonna start a counter for how often these ladies mention NBA. The compilation is coming. Yeah. You know how it is. That's definitely. People say all the time that things could never happen to them. And you know what, it couldn't be whatever, of course. But life happens to all of us. You know what I'm saying? You can't say, oh, it can never be me, but sometimes shit be happening. And it's beyond our control. But when it comes to certain choices, I ain't gonna lie, it really can never be me. So we don't give up on scenarios. And I don't give a fuck, baby. Call me Judy, bitch. I'm giving it out. So we're gonna give you some scenarios. I'm gonna give the first one, and then Dre will go next. Getting back with someone you told all your friends, I'm done with him, I'm through, I can't. You know, could it be?
They're never
Could
done.
it never be?
They never done. If she got money and he looked somewhat decent and he provide her with good digging stick and an emotional blanket to comfort her when she called because her main dude is not acting right, then it's nothing to talk about, right? But it's a great conversation to have because this reinforces the female construct of that they can have any man they want based on having a vagina. You know, and it's like there's power in the private area, but it's like not all the, you know, because when you take away the private part and, we just cause a traffic jam, what do I really like about you? And then when you really find out you don't really like them like that, all you can do is cause traffic jams, right? But it is not fair because society plays this game and makes women feel ashamed for wanting to get tamed by a man. And it's like, you shouldn't feel bad. You should write a book about that, right? I'm gonna write a book about dating in 2025 and how it really isn't that hard, right? We make it hard. We make this shit harder than it really is, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling you, Chad. That would be a great book. Answer. Yeah. Trio keeps working hands hand cream for guaranteed relief in one use. Finding an affordable place to live is harder. That was that. Back to the regular schedule program. Long leases make it tough. Padsplit helps you rent a furnished room in a shared home with utilities and Wi-Fi included for as low as $100. Yeah, to never be. Cause I hate people that do that shit. Yeah. Bro, if you need to get on social media, bye. Take a real break. Yeah, like that leave. Yeah. We ain't waiting. Like, we don't miss you. Yeah. I just want people to. Then they try to delete all their pictures and shit. Like, bro, if you gonna be out, just be out. Yeah. It's because they want us all to be like, no, please, like, please leave. Yeah. I never been like, oh my god, like like one time I had to make a joke on Twitter because we was getting drugs on Twitter. I was like, I don't believe it, but it was like a joke. He was like, girl, you're gonna be back tomorrow. I'm like, thanks. Yes, y'all already been to send me off. But it be people seriously now saying, hey y'all, I'm out of here. It's just too much. I need to just do it. Yeah. You ain't even gotta announce it. Bro, guess what? You guys want to know what social media has done to us as a society, as a collective, right? It has taken regular habits of a human being and amplified it, right? So that we're putting a microscope on things that don't need to be observed. because I can remember a time when I didn't have social media, right? Being outside, playing all day. Me and my boys, we outside front playing football on the concrete in the middle of the street. I'm talking about running full speed. And then after we get done running for 3-4 hours playing football all day, then we go get something to drink. We walk down to the gas station. You know what I'm saying? It was about a mile and a half. Being outside, the point I'm trying to make, y'all, is that we have lost the inner kid because society has made you feel depressed from being on your phone all the time. But why won't you go outside? Because you don't know that you can get the same type of endorphins from being outside and playing, just like you will from going on your phone. Because why do I say this? Because half the time it be bullshit on your phone, and it's bullshit that you coveted in your life. That's why you feel the way you feel. Why you feel like that? You feel like that because you're on social media all the time. Now, for the people who do the influencing and all of that good stuff, you know, these type of people, I say, have true responsibility to encourage the masses to go outside. I don't know what happened. Somebody probably tried to call me or something. People always trying to bug me, bro, when I'm fucking on live stream. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? That's a long name you got. Do me a favor though. Go ahead, hit that like button, comment when you're done, and also subscribe. A TV show that you felt ended that you felt a TV show ending that completely satisfied. A TV show that ended that left me completely satisfied will have to be Drake and Josh. Because I grew up watching it, I felt like after 4 or 5 seasons with the show, you reach the entirety. Like it's a cycle. So it's like it's over. I got what I needed because the show I grew up watching it. So once I got to a certain age, I felt like what they was doing was kind of corny. And I was like, okay, like I said, 4 or 5 seasons, the show has served me. I'm damn near an adult now, about to start paying bills, so I need something to stimulate that. Because nobody talks about this, but the transition from being a kid to an adult, it doesn't really have to suck that bad, right? And I think that society makes you feel like because you're an adult and you have responsibilities now, Tommy Pickles, then you automatically have to feel bad because you're an adult now. There's no like the fun stops, right? But if you watch the movie Cat in the Hat, it's not about the fun stopping. You can still have fun. It just has to be a balance. You can't have too much fun and neglect your responsibilities because that is what is that called, chat? Irresponsible. And that is what you're not going to get from a real influencer, a celebrity, a streamer, or whoever call themselves, whoever they are. They're not going to tell you the truth. You have to balance the fun and the responsibility coinciding together so that you can come out on the other side responsible. Because when you don't manage the fun and you neglect responsibilities, then you're walking to an environment that is embedded in irresponsibility, which also breeds rebellion. Come on, come on, come on. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to educate. I'm trying to elevate. I want to motivate. I want to recreate a society that is built on principles that can help the next man, help the next generation. We have to help one another with the information. Information travels twice as fast as it did 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years ago because we have the internet. You guys are getting this live stream in real time. And I'm telling you guys in real time that you can be anything that you want to be in this world. But it has to start with who you surround yourself with. Because once you decide that you want the very best for yourself and you want to live the very best, it is impeccable and inevitable that you surround yourself with people who also feel that way about themselves. Because if not, that is going to cause some resistance and some friction. Because not everybody feels that way about what? Themselves. I get it. So if they don't feel that way about themselves, how could they want to motivate you to want to be better if they don't want to get better? They're not. So they see you getting better, right? and they're not getting better, you would think that that would turn into motivation, but that actually turns into jealousy. Jealousy is one of the 7 deadly sins. Not gonna give you all the remainder. You're gonna have to look that information up for yourself, but just food for thought. You know, I read a lot, I study a lot. You know, I work out physically. The working out is gonna help you guys with the
Oh, it's my turn.
with how you feel, the physical aspect, you know, which is very very important, very important.
It's never that serious. It really, you know how many cute bags there are? That's not saying. That's what I be telling folks. Like, it don't gotta be designer. You don't gotta be designer now. Because sometimes the girls that be designer now be they like, be looking at me. And it be fake. And it be right. Exactly. And that too. But you know, remember back in our day, they used to be making fake Air Force Ones. They used to make fake everything. They make fake. Yeah, everything. But I think I may or may not have had a pair.
What else? What else? What talk about? Oh, underwear. Make sure you guys. Yeah, I know, right? Nobody tells you this. Make sure you guys are actually rotating your underwear every 2 months or 3 weeks or whatever the case may be. Make sure you guys are rotating it. Make sure you always have clean underwear readily available, right? Clean underwear means no skid marks and no holes in the booty part.
Yeah, you know, I think, but I'm like, I'm
Keep
starting
a
to
fresh
follow
pair of socks on you. This is just, you know, little thing. Keep a fresh pair of socks on you at all times. Make sure you're always having fresh pairs of white socks and black socks. That is going to help reinforce wanting to do better concept because you're keeping yourself fresh. You know, a pair of socks don't run you that much. A pair of drawers won't run you that much either, but it keeps you in that mindset like, I'm fresh. Not just clean because I just took a shower and then put on drawers that I've washed hella many times and now they got unremovable Hershey stains. Not those for the ones with holes in them, but fresh packs of drawers, box of briefs. You know what I'm saying? Fresh pair of Fruit of Loom, fresh pair of t-shirts, fresh pack of muscle tees and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like this is how you reinforce the concept of wanting to do better because you're staying fresh down to your drawers. That's what they be talking about. Like I'm fresh head to toe. They be like I'm fresh down to my drawers. But they got clean drawers. You can buy clean drawers. But you don't hear nothing about clean drawers and clean socks. That's a habit you can start to instill in yourself when you don't have a lot of money. Why? Because socks and drawers do not cost a lot of money. Because we live in the United States, there's this lovely, lovely term and place you can go to called the flea market, where you can get a pack of drawers, a pack of socks, and detergent for $30. So, what am I saying? I'm saying it doesn't cost to look and keep up yourself in hygiene and stuff like that. Come on now. What am I gonna say with the hygiene? Yeah, I know everybody can't afford to DoorDash and deliver everything and all that stuff. I get that. But like I said, Chad, there's this lovely place called the flea market where you can get everything you need for hygiene and spend less than $50. And you can have detergent. You can have dryer pads, dryer sheets. You can have toothpaste. You can have dental floss. TikTok shop is selling new Ruganda kits for $35. So I want to talk to y'all about the hygiene because that is the most important. Hygiene is more important than how fresh you can get because if you get fresh but your ass still stink, that's the problem. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta deliver some DoorDash.
yeah, we do. I mean, and I just think you have to live within your means. I think that's what be the problem. Like people will look at other people online and be like, "Oh, this person got a Benz, this person got a Range Rover, this person have a Ferrari or whatever," and so I want one because I see this person I look up to having one, but you can't afford that. Yeah. And then a lot of people will try to go get it, and then your car note is like $3,000.
Just order some Bounty. I got some toilet paper, toilet tissues, my paper towel.
Like if you can afford to have certain things, you have it. Like I can afford to have the car that I have. That's why
doing my part. Doing my part. You know, I had to get some. The Bounty, cheap. $10, dollar store. $4. You know, doesn't cost. Just all depends.
You're very good with money. So I think like the way you talk, the way it's different for you. You're very like
I like having a
you do the math.
Corona sunbrew, zesty citrus, orangey lime, juicy Corona.
Tide Pods. Glad bags. Trash bags. Disinfectant wipes. Very important. Wipe off your countertops daily. Come on, stay clean. Keep yourself clean. Stay clean. Spray. This is to make the make your room and stuff smell better. Because you know, let's be honest. Come on now, you know y'all be stinking, bro. You know you be funky. You know when you wake up, fucking room be smelling like corn chips, buki and shit. All the above. So you get you some Myers Clean Day spray. You get you some of this right here. And this is a multi-surface cleaner. So this is gonna help everything smell way, way better. Remove dirt, freshen surfaces. This shit smells so good. And then we got some Febreze. Old Faithful. Now, if you really want your place to smell good, you can combine the two. You can put the Myers and the Febreze together and make a sandwich of smell good. And that's what it's all about. Because let me tell you something. Women notice these kind of things. When you're nasty, they talk about you in a group message. You don't want to be talked about, stop being nasty. Yeah. Get that smell good in here. Get that smell good in here. Feels good, don't it? All right, we're done with that question. We are moving on.
My birthday gift that I got from my man was furniture. But when you walk in my house, you're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's
You know what I said? I'd rather house decorate stuff over my car any day.
you would love my Lexus
And
series. This is a ton. I'm not gonna do Christmas this year. It's not gonna be ready yet, but next year, the girls gonna have a you gonna be there. I'm gonna bring you in.
Okay.
You're part of the family now. Like, okay, so now it's time to get into the big bow.
The big bow. The big
bow.
Bro, that is so fucking fine, bro. See, let me tell you something. I don't know who this is gonna relate to, or if you might watch this later or reference it. I don't know, right? But all I can do is, like I say, just provide y'all with insights and stories from my life and what I've had to endure to get to certain things that I want in life. But I remember,
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I have been,
you know, I watched a lot of interviews, Chad, and you know, a lot of questions get asked in these interviews, like, you know, man and women, like, you know, what's your type? Do you have a type? You know, and I don't know if people make you feel bad because other good-looking people like other good-looking people, but listen, they always have a type. Everybody's got their type. Everybody got an archetype. And men and women, they come in all assortment of different sizes and shapes and colors. But you, right, would not make me feel bad for having a type. A type. I mean, look at that. That's she fine too. Don't get me wrong, that's P fine too. But mother, she fine too. But Drea, that's a type. Yes, I want that. And guess what? I don't feel bad for going after the things I want. You do. I don't. You do.
That's the one I like. The pineapple cream. Yeah, that's the one I use. It smells really good.
Lotion.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you on the body.
And the light pack is mixed mixing them together. That's how I mix my lotion in the oil together. You would love this one, girl. We smell real good.
Talk to her face about thank you, because I've been smelling so fresh and so clean. Ain't nobody
so fresh and so clean.
Yeah, her fancy box. Okay. What we got today for the bed topic draft?
Okay, so for the bed topic, we are going to talk about our big guys better than me. The big niggas.
It's official.
The teddy bear.
Yeah, it's cold.
It is.
Weather.
Outside.
People, y'all remember that song that SZA had on SNL? It's cuffing season.
Yeah.
All the boys, baby, I need a big boy. Do y'all like to cuddle with the big boys?
I never had a big boy.
Never had a big boy before. Okay. You know what?
I have only had one, and I feel like he wasn't even that big for real. Why are you making that face?
When y'all were together, he was big.
Not really.
He was big. He was big.
He was big.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't big, but he was big. Because he's tall.
Like he burly.
He's a big boy.
Yeah.
He's a big boy.
He's a big boy. That's fine.
It's Smokey the Bear.
I feel like it's not no difference though. To me. I can't say because I never had it.
Do you like skinny or like
not too skinny? I like regular slim.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, my niggas be usually like my niggas be like kind of small. Like I always have dated like muscular guys that goes to the gym. I love gym, but not like
I don't want no buff ass nigga.
No, they don't be buff though. Like my niggas don't be buff, but they be having body. Like they put that shit on, you be like, I know it's something under there, and it be under there.
And that's what I was like. To me, it's not really a difference between like men that are not that big and men that are big. But it is a difference between like big niggas and like buff niggas. I don't want no hard ass.
Listen.
I don't want no hard ass.
This is what I want to talk to y'all about, right? Don't believe this conception that women like fat niggas. Don't believe that. They don't. They don't. Don't be like, but fat niggas get love too. If they got money, yeah. You know, Heavy D, Notorious B.I.G. Yeah, get the fuck up out of here. Don't come in here if you don't want to hear me talk. You feel me? Get the fuck up out of here. But there is this, they try to trick y'all into thinking that they really go for the big guys. They don't want the big guys. You know who they want? If you've seen the movie Sinners with Michael B. Jordan, that's what they like, right? But they're not going to tell you that, gang. When you start gaining weight, they're not going to tell you, hey, I think you should get in the gym. No, they're going to motivate you to just continue to eat and stuff yourself and get fat. And then going to trick your ass into thinking that shit cute. And then when they cheat, it's going to catch you off guard. Because don't nobody want that. But they women, so they can't tell you what they really want. You feel me? Come on, you got to read between the lines. You got to know for real. You got to know without them telling you that if I get fat, I am not attractive.
Why is you starving face?
Attractive is subjective, but from a health standpoint, nah.
So I just feel like, you know how they say women are supposed to be a certain way. Like I feel like for a man,
they like it when you
don't. What if he like
when you have standards, when you have good character, good principles. They also like when that body right too. It's a cherry on the top effect. Some women are shallow, but for the most part, take care of yourself. Because the way you take care of yourself is a direct reflection of you and how you can take care of others. If you're not taking care of yourself, how the hell are you gonna take care of this woman?
We used to sing that every time we came in the room.
Yeah, I can't even he walk around with all that damn ass on him. Yeah, he walk around with all that damn ass on him.
He's still walking around with all that damn ass.
Because we see him not there.
No, you've seen him. I haven't seen him since we broke up. Life is good. When I tell you God is good,
he was real deep.
Too deep.
Yeah, his legs like ham hocks. He was bigger than you and me. Damn funny. Yeah. All three of us combined.
Have you ever dated a thick nigga?
I don't know, like how he was. I don't want no nigga thicker than me.
Yeah, them hips. And I'm not.
Well, he wasn't thicker than me. He was just big.
Oh, Dre, he was thicker than me. Like, it's okay to admit it now.
It looked like
His last name was Burgos. Like, we can be real. It's okay. I'm not mad at him. I did a lot of things in my past life that I was like, you know what?
But was your cuddles better with him?
Yeah, having a walk-in closet.
It was just
motivating. How's it motivating you, man?
No, because you know what like makes cuddles feel good when you
I want a fucking walk-in closet where I can walk in that motherfucker and it's not narrow, it's big. That's the whole point of the walk-in closet. See, that's why I don't like apartments. You're giving me samples of what I really want. See, they give you samples of what you really want. And that's why people be like, it don't matter if you got an apartment, it don't matter if you got a condo, it don't matter if you got a house. You're right, it don't matter. Because when you get an apartment, bitch, you living on a sample life. This is a sample of how your life could be if you actually locked in for real. Not saying that, a house or a mortgage is better, but like the amenities that come with living in an apartment is a fucking scam. Bro, I got a walk-in closet, but like, bro, it's narrow. It's narrow. They didn't tell you that though when you closed and signed the shit that comes with narrow walk-in closet. It's just walk-in closet. Yeah, you can walk in, but it's kind of cramped. A walk-in closet, from what I know and to my knowledge, is a closet where you actually walk in and it's like you didn't walk in another room. It's another room for a closet, right? And people be like, why do you pay attention to things like that? Because it's little things like that that trick you into thinking that it's okay. No, this is not okay for me. I want what I want, how I want it, because I work for it. And I'm gonna work, right? Regardless of what that line of work is, whatever the hell I'm doing, I want to live nice. I don't want samples. Don't be satisfied with samples. You too satisfied with just getting a taste of some shit. No, I want the whole buffet. I want the whole table, because if I just get a walk-in closet for an apartment and I just walk in, but it's narrow, no, that's a narrow walk-in closet. I don't want a sample. Get the fuck up out of here. It's like when people come into the live stream and then they leave real quick. Yeah, this ain't what you want. You want bullshit, so go find it, because this is where it stops. The bullshit stops here. Tired. Get tired, get tired. No. So what do? Right? I get on the internet and I look at my phone and I go
people be having fun and don't be putting work. It's true.
Somebody be having a lot of shit.
Don't know how to work. You got all this dick. You need to go work in Sonic for all this beat and just give it out. I don't like that. That's why I'm just like, Sonic don't matter. I can't have no little
to get their mind ready for getting this upgraded space and this upgraded life. You know what you do? No pun intended. You get on the internet and go look at Moneybag Joe's Instagram and be like, damn, that nigga Moneybag Joe got a Rolls Royce. He got mad bitches. He got mad loot. But not knowing you can live like Moneybag, if not better, if you just go out there and figure out what you need to do to improve your work, your living standards. If see, people leave when you're talking real. When you don't know how to improve your living standards, you are always going to live your life looking at somebody else's and thinking you can just copy and paste. And then you fucking die. Because you don't understand that you was the recipe the whole time. There's nothing else that nobody else is doing that's different than what you can be doing. Understand that. Moneybag Yo, NBA Young Boy, the influencers, the Ice Spices, the whatever, whatever y'all like, the Ninjas, the Ice Show Speeds, the Kai Sanats, the Duke Dennis. These people are not doing anything that you can't be doing. Why do people watch other people and be like, damn, they're really doing it? Like, you can't do it. If you get on the internet and you make content long enough, eventually you'll build a community. Once you build your community, you can take that and use that as leverage to get monetization. Once you are monetized, now you're able to make money. Once you make money, now you can pay your debt off. Once your debt is paid off, now your credit can be approved. Now your credit score is improved. Now you can get a better house. Now you can get an apartment. You can get a condo. You can get a house. You can leave the country. You can get your passport. You can travel. You can move about the world and knowing in the back of your mind, I'm taking care of my business. See, people that don't take care of their business, no, they got it fucked up. Because you're not taking care of the things that you need to take care of. So why are you fixing your mouth saying what somebody else needs to be doing and you not doing what the fuck you supposed to be doing? Clip that. You start talking about self-improvement and motherfuckers think you done slap their mom and call them stupid. They get real upset with you. How dare you talk about getting better? Why not just accept the standard for what it is and live in it? You know what that is? That's how you build resentment. That's how you end up in relationships you don't want to be in, and that's how you end up dealing with people you don't want to deal with. Whatever you are dealing with in your life, right? Because we all got problems and issues. I will say this, right? The inner work is always going to be your best benefit. You have to do that inner work. You have to look at what it is that really does trigger you, and where your trauma is based at, and then uproot that. Okay, cool. Now let's get to the outer, because the inner just a reflection of the outer, right? But it's a two-way street, because a lot of people think I fixed my physical aspect. I've got my money up. I've got my dollars up. I got my followers up. I got a lot of clout. Got a lot of fame. Got a lot of women that know my name. But you're still not happy because you have been misused and done and profane in vanity. You know, the outer shell is just that, but it is not meant to take the place of the inner work. The inner work has to get done too. You gotta heal. You can't expect nobody to treat you or do you better if you're not trying to get better yourself. Because people can only treat you as good as you treat yourself. Get the fuck up out of here. Exactly. Leave. Leave, because the information you're getting from this live is going to help you. So that's why people keep joining. That's why people keep leaving. That's fine. My tribe, my community, the people out here who resonate with what I'm saying, I've already found the people. I've already locked in. The rest of y'all motherfuckers is mad goofy. And I don't waste my time with talking to people who don't want to listen. I just talk to those who listen.
What did I do wrong? What did I do? Begging music. Yeah. You know, I love a good begging song. So Xavier,
because you gotta be vibrating at a certain frequency to understand what I'm saying anyway. Motherfuckers not getting vibrating high enough to even understand how to get better. That's how fucked up y'all really are. Not y'all, right? Some people out there. That's how messed up they really are. When you can't understand people in your life on the internet trying to give you jewels and tips on how to get better, and you take it as disrespect, bro, you vibrate too low to even something. Well, look, you need to go back to school and figure that out. You know, after high school, that's when life really begins. I didn't believe that until I graduated. And no sooner I turned 18, my parents were looking at me like, "Hey, nigga, time to go." I'm like, "What you mean? I'm 18." They're like, "Yeah, you're a grown ass man. Figure it out." And so I did, right? Not understanding and not really know what I possess and what I could do. I had faith, and I figured out as I went on the journey. Like, I got the reads and I got the discernment to understand that you're not going to know every fucking thing. You're not gonna know everything, because if you know everything, then you're taking the place of God, and that's not how this works. That is not how this works. When you really believe in the Most High, then you understand that you have to move by faith. You have to believe that. You cannot know everything. That's the problem. That's what's wrong with this planet. Everybody want to know everything. Everybody want to know which came first, the chicken or the egg. What did they say when they did this? I want to unpack the truth. You can't know everything. Your mind is not capable to know everything, because to know everything is to not know God. And when you don't know God, then guess what? You're done. You're cooked. So I don't try to take up that space of knowing everything. I don't want to know everything. I used to, right? And we all used to want to know everything. But when you mature, you understand that to know everything is to not be of God, because God is the only one that knows everything. He is omnipotent, omnipresent, omni-knowing of everything. Up, down, left, right, everything. The past, the present, the future, everything. That's it.